Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another special episode of the Unfiltered Podcast. We are your host, Marco Barella.
And Troy shares as usual.
We are back. Actually, why do I keep saying we're back?
We're here, brother. We're here.
We got nothing else better to do, but what better thing
Talk
to do?
in your ears, talk in your cars.
Exactly.
Annoy the shit out of you.
You're at work.
Whatever.
Put this motherfucker on, and you'll be entertained for a good hour.
Yeah, buddy.
Maybe not Troy, but me. Listen to only me only.
When you know what? I have a majestic voice. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me hear it. Let me hear you sing.
I'm not singing for you.
When you put it like that, you make me sound like a
Yeah, you weirdo. I'm not singing for you.
Come on, sing for me.
No, I sing in the shower.
If this video,
in the shower.
if this episode gets 10,000 views, we're gonna do
You're a lie.
a singing shower of Troy.
All right. No. If this episode altogether gets 1,000, hold on, no. If this
50.
episode gets 500 views, and let's say, I don't know, 50, we can say 50 likes, but does that equal? I don't know how.
Technically, if we're
You
on
take care of
YouTube.
the YouTube, so I don't really know as well. So 50 likes, 500 views. We will do a singing in the shower episode of us.
Not me.
Well, no, both of us. We're doing a fucking duet in the shower.
I asked you to do it, not me.
I will slay my ass off sitting in that goddamn shower.
I'll give
Don't
you.
you worry.
Oh, I'm not.
I know
worried.
exactly what song I'd pick too.
What song?
I gotta remember the name.
Is
of
it the fucking Eagles theme song?
No, it's
Fly,
not the
Eagles,
Eagles.
fly.
It is the new Lady Gaga song with Bruno Mars.
Ain't I with a smile? Don't play it.
It's called "Die with a Smile." That's what.
Don't play it.
I'm not gonna play it.
We're gonna get copyright strike.
Well, remember, you can go up to 8 seconds, and then
Is it actually?
I would sing. Yeah, I would sing Die with a Smile" in the shower for you guys. We get 500 views and or 50 likes through all platforms.
Hey, you heard the man. You heard the
100%.
man.
I would do it.
Get those likes bumping and pump it, boys. And
This is a
ladies.
weird start. I'm not gonna lie to you. Usually this
Okay,
isn't this chaotic.
Let's pivot to the first topic.
What
I
do we
want to
pivot
talk
to?
about. Are you informed
No.
of? You didn't even let me finish.
Sorry.
It. Are you informed and keeping updates on the New Jersey drone situation?
I'm not.
So
I've heard. Hold on. I've heard about it, but I haven't been experienced. So our producer wants a cupcake or a root beer or gummy bears.
I say we do it right now. Come on, cupcake review.
How are we supposed to? I don't. Anyway, let's get back to what you're talking about.
Anyways,
Oh.
what?
There's a mark on the wall for my foot.
Hey,
Whoops.
If you want to
That's
know
my
what
bad.
if you want to know how that happened, make sure you guys follow us
Oh
on
yeah,
TikTok.
go look at TikTok. You'll see what happened.
By the time this episode's out, it should be out
know.
why Troy's wall has a nice little black mark on it
Is
now.
that a black mark? I thought it was just like.
You have black socks, do you not?
Oh, try to wipe it off with your finger or something. Oh yeah, it's going to wet. Wait,
No. You might need to get that
Oh.
painted.
no, it's fine.
Anyways,
Nobody cares.
drones. They are flying over New Jersey and partial of Pennsylvania. Do you ever heard? Have you seen any of these drones?
They're turning the frogs gay.
They're turning that dicker dibs.
They took our jobs.
But
No,
this shit.
Honestly, I haven't seen them. I've heard about them. I don't know the situation with them. From my understanding, nobody really understood, but they did release a press conference about them. If
Recently,
I'm not mistaken.
yes, I think today. At the time of recording of this, it's January 28th.
28th. Okay.
So there was just a press conference stating that these drones, because for this was months, this is a couple months. Like I said, it's primarily New Jersey. There was a couple of sightings in Pennsylvania. I saw one, but we'll get to that shortly. But
Just crazy, man.
I know. The press conference said that these drones, right? They were drones were approved by the FFA. I don't know what the FFA is. I'm not. You mind looking at that for me?
FFA, yeah, I got you.
I think it's something to do with a flight, if I had to guess, because it's drones. And it was used for research purposes. What fucking data do you need from New Jersey and Pennsylvania that requires drones?
No,
What?
go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
What data do you need that would keep us in the dark? Especially from New Jersey. What data are you going to get from New Jersey, respectfully?
Jersey.
I don't do.
So the FFA stands for the Federal Aviation Administration.
What the fuck is aviation?
Aviation?
Mm-hmm.
Aviation is like flying airplanes, dumbass.
I was right. I said something
Yeah.
about airlines.
It's not airlines. It's
But is it in
airplanes.
the
It's
same-
flying. It's anything to do with flapping your wings in the
Birds.
wind. Birds.
It's
No.
a bird. No.
No, it's anything with flying airplanes, commercial planes, private planes, whatever. It's
But what
aviation.
data? And the fact that you have people like Biden and Trump saying they have no clue what those drones are. They know damn well. Because you got people shooting from their porches with a fucking shotgun.
What?
What are you talking about?
They're doing that?
Yeah. You see the video of someone in New Jersey trying to
I haven't
shoot?
seen the video.
I'll look it up. I'm not right now, but like
Oh.
after this. But people are like concerned about it because what the fuck? Why are out of like drones flying unanswered? And now they're saying that like they're there for purposely like for research purposes. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know why they're doing it. And maybe someday we'll get the answer to it. Maybe not. Maybe it's the thing that the government keeps in the dark, as per usual with the government. But it's super random because I don't know what it could be used for. Which leads me to like I said earlier, I spotted a drone.
Yes, I know.
And I told you this, but for the people at home that want to know, so this happened. I want to say it was last week, right? I work. I just finished my shift, right? I'm in my dad's picking me up in his truck, and we're about to exit it, and we literally did not leave the parking lot, and we see my dad said, "What is that in the air?" And it was light, so like obviously my first thing response was, "Oh, it's probably an airplane." But then it took me a couple of seconds to like actually view it, and I realized that it was way closer than an airplane, which obviously would be suspicious. But this thing, it was a drone,
Yeah.
and my dad went ballistic. He was like, "Oh my god, we finally saw it!" Because like the thing is, right, is that I was actually kind of scared because this drone is surprisingly bigger in person, and it's quiet. It is like stealthy quiet.
You did send me the video. It did. To be honest with you, it seemed like it was like a military plane. It didn't necessarily seem like a
Yeah.
drone.
That's what, but like, wouldn't you be fucking suspicious if you just see a big ass quiet stealth drone flying over you? And you want to know what the weird part is? Is that my dad flashed a light on it. He had a flashlight in his truck. He
Okay.
flashed on the drone,
All right.
and it booked.
Oh.
It went super fast. I have not a single clue what this could be, because I wish I could show you guys the photo. Maybe I'll post it on
Yeah.
my social medias. By the way, go follow me on the social medias. I'll post it, but it is insanely creepy because this was at dark at night. By the way, this was like 11 o'clock at
Yeah.
night. I
Yeah.
just finished my shift, and I fucking see this in the sky. And eventually, I got couple good pictures of it. I'll be. Wouldn't you be fucking afraid if you would have saw a drone in the sky like that, bro?
Yeah. I don't know if I would think it was a drone though. I would think more of it as like a military vehicle. So my first thought wouldn't be, "Oh, it's a drone! Whoa, it's a plane! It's what is it? Oh, it's a plane! It's a bird! It's a plane!" Yeah, no. I would think it's a military vehicle or something of the sort.
But even
From
then,
your
why,
video, at least, that's what I would think.
But even then, why would you? Why would it be there in the first place? Wouldn't you be like, "What the fuck is that?"
That's
Would-
fair.
I'm
No,
about- I'm
that's
about-
fair. It. I remember we would look in the sky and see little particles moving and be like, "Oh, it's an alien spaceship."
I thought
It's
I
going
jokingly
across.
said it was an alien because it was
It's a
fucking.
drone.
I
It's a
know, but
drone.
like, if that shit's up and close and personal with me, then I'm fucking freaking the fuck out. I don't know about you, because people, like I said, people they're saying that it's for research purposes. What other research can you possibly need that requires this much secrecy from the president? Who presidents are saying they don't know what it is. They're
Yeah.
very clearly know what it is, but they're
It-
not saying it.
It could be. Who knows? They're spying on the people.
It's China.
They're spying
I'm
on the
telling
people.
you,
Do
it's
you think?
China.
All right.
It's TikTok.
All right. Let me give it to you this way. Do you think it's more likely a Chinese spy agent program shit? They're flying over New Jersey that everybody knows about right now, and it's a Chinese program, and we're letting that happen after the whole air balloon situation.
Oh my god, I forgot about
yeah,
that.
and then we eventually shot down that. We shot that down, okay, and we
yeah.
were watching that thing, whatever. Do we think it's a Chinese program or whatnot, or is it more likely they're trying to gather data on, I don't know, people?
Exactly. You don't
It-
even
it's-
know. That's where like the
I
freak.
guess I should ask this: do you think it's more likely a Chinese program or an American. A USA program?
Because I feel like if it was Chinese by now, they would publicize.
They
it
would be
way
freaking the fuck out.
Exact. Well,
Yeah.
people already are freaked out. But people, if it were Chinese, it would already been shot down by now. Everything would have been all operations. But then again, why would the American government work with the Chinese about spyware in New Jersey?
That's fair.
I mean, what do you think? What do you think it is?
I haven't seen it. I think it's like just a military operation. Like they're.
What did they?
My
want with New
honest
Jersey?
opinion, my honest opinion is it's a military operation to see if we would be able to use drones to defend different areas of the eastern border, meaning, the East Coast and all surrounding areas. Would it be possible for us to use drones rather than jets, airplanes that cost fuel, thousands, if not
so you
millions
think
of
this is
dollars to
saving money?
run?
Yeah.
Or would it, rather than, running millions of dollars to protect the East, are we trying to do a more drone focused and a more remote controlled system
Yeah.
to protect the East Coast if, foreign invaders come or whatever the case may be from whatever? Do you think they're trying to, I feel like they might be trying to test that more than it's, they're observing us and our movements and whatever we do from day to day.
Like how?
Yeah,
I mean, you
how we
could be
work.
right. It could be something about the war.
They can
Maybe
observe us normally from all the cameras from
Satellites.
the stoplights, satellites, different
But then
CCTV
all of a sudden
cameras
these-
all over your towns and
I
cities.
mean, now they're not even trying to make it hit anymore. They're
yeah,
blatantly
that's
spying
why
on
I'm
us.
thinking it's less about observing people and more of like a
What would the
training opportunity, or like just let's see what happens if we do this. Are we able to
Exactly,
protect
yeah.
this area with drones rather than flying,
Maybe it's to test what the human reaction would be and how would they react. And you
Would
have,
it-
like
yeah.
I said, people shooting it and recording it. It's going viral all over social media and
Yeah.
shit.
I'm a little surprised nobody has said anything about like, oh, this is what it is. This is what's
I guess
going
that
on.
was the whole purpose of the press conference today.
Okay,
Like, it's
what happened at
kinda
the press conference then?
like I said, they briefly mentioned it, and they basically wanted briefly. They didn't really go into too much detail about it because obviously it's probably a private government matter. But they said the whole FFA thing. I don't think it's the FFA thing. I think it's purposely they're trying to find something to pin it on that would kind of get the media and people off the
Okay.
attention.
But if they pin it on somebody, I feel like they would be pulling more attention towards that operation, that organization that's doing this.
Well, I guess that's why
the
they
act
use
of
it as
putting
a
drones in New
fail-safe.
Jersey and Pennsylvania. But why would they want to pin it on somebody rather than just say what it is? If it's not a foreign operation,
Yeah.
why would they not just say, hey, this is a military, this is the FFA, this is whoever doing this, by the way,
Yeah.
rather than not letting us know doing it and then, releasing a press conference and putting it on the FFA. Is it really the FFA?
No,
FFA is more aviation for like jets, planes,
but not
airliners.
drones. That's why.
Well, they might be moving into drones.
But like, wow, how would
But
that
why?
benefit travel?
Yeah. Well, that's a good point. Aviation is more for travel rather than drones. That's a very good point. I don't.
That's why it's kind of like there's a couple of pieces of the puzzle missing that like.
Yeah,
That's why I said they trying to pin it on something to do with flight. They probably like okay, they're probably like in a press meeting like okay, we have to pin it on something. Let's just pin it on something that's close to it, and let's just say it's the FFA. I don't think it's the FFA. I think it's the American government doing something sort of test or.
But test for what? What would the test be?
I can't even think of it because.
What if you had to say? What do you think the test would be? Do you think it would be like?
I think it's something
for
to do.
our reactions. Is it
Yes.
for protection?
I think it's for reactions.
Is it observing material? Is it something else?
It's to set up the purge. They're planning the purge.
Marco, I don't think they're planning the purge.
Don't look at me when they start. When you get the alert on their phone, that.
Hey, if the purge does come out, come to our podcast first. We're going to be releasing everything we know about it immediately. We're going to be letting you know about our plans.
A 24/7.
If there's any safe houses nearby, don't worry. We're going to be your number one location for the purge.
No, I'm going to be out.
The purge isn't happening, Marco. They would. All right, hold on. Before you say some dumb shit, which I know you're about to say, there's no way they're going to be putting out the purge. Because number one, the South would kill the fucking North.
No,
it would be we would have no shot up here.
It would.
We would have no.
Compared
to the South,
we go to Philly.
No, they're dumbasses with guns. The South is
dumbasses with guns.
No.
You're saying Florida isn't dumbasses?
All right.
Exactly.
Can we let's do this. Get rid of Florida. You got Texas. Get rid of Florida. Florida. Fuck all the old people are there anyway. They're gonna have bunkers and shit down there for all the old people. I'm saying Texas, Tennessee, the Carolinas, Alabama, fucking Louisiana, all this shit's down there in the South. They would fuck everybody up.
I don't think so.
They just start walking up north, and fucking Virginia's dead. West Virginia might fuck us up. I want to put that out.
No,
Ohio has no chance. Yeah, we say,
Pennsylvania has a chance.
Well, all right. Hold on. No chance. We say,
yes.
No. Oh, look at Philly. You got a bunch of dumb, young people.
Be careful.
I know.
Be very careful with your words.
I know. I was about to do. There's some people in Philly that are just dumbasses with guns. They'd be shooting them, trying to shoot them sideways, and they get sniped from like 500 meters away. Just bonk. Dead. On the ground instantly.
You can't forget about our police force. I'm pretty sure our police force would need help.
We do have a strong police force, but they have no shot. Respectfully. I appreciate what the police do. I appreciate our police force.
No, I'm joking.
They do. The people down south, the amount of time and effort they put into their different guns and the time and effort they put into marksmanship and all that, we'd have no shot against them.
I don't know, man. I mean, you're
Marco, hold on. Have you ever shot a gun before?
Yes.
Or sorry, a GUN, because I don't know if we're allowed to say it or not, but
a pew-pew.
Have you ever shot a pew-pew before?
No. I shot a baby gun.
No.
A baby pew-pew.
No. Don't get me wrong. I don't have the most experience. Yes, I just actually did this past year. I've shot both ARs and I have shot both and handguns. Okay. Personally, I like handguns more than ARs.
Of course,
I feel like
you're too much of a pussy to shoot an AR.
No, I shot ARs.
I know.
I shot a 5.56 and a 308.
At the 619.
That's the size of the caliber of the round.
That's insane.
Okay. And then shot a bunch of different handguns. I enjoyed handguns. If anybody ever goes shooting, I enjoyed handguns a little bit more. ARs.
Yeah.
ARs has a lot more power.
If you're
a lot more power. Oh shit, my shoulder.
Yeah, bro.
But handguns is so much fun.
If
I
you're
won't
in the
lie.
market for like home protection, you're gonna go for a shot an AR, not an AR. I mean a pistol handgun.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. 100%.
Because I mean,
obviously.
does your family own gun owners?
Not really. No.
No, my family is.
Yeah, no, not my family's not strong gun owners. Like hunting, there might be an old hunting rifle somewhere, or like an old nothing modern, up to date, nothing to really know. But personally, after shooting them and then seeing what it actually takes, it's not like
It's
the movies.
scary. No, it's
Dude, you're the kickback on some of those. Just
I gotta tell you a story. Shout out to
you can't shoot as fast as as you think.
Yeah, 'cause
You're
gotta
shooting
shoot it,
one,
cock it.
and you're taking like 5 seconds to regain your aim, regain your composure,
Yeah.
or at least 5 seconds to get back to where you're supposed to be to pull another shot. Down south, they're doing this on a weekly basis, if not multiple times a week. Don't get me wrong. Up here, we do have some excellent marksmen, but not
Including
like
myself.
we are not that skilled, and not as, I should say, we do not have the numbers like down south would.
Yeah.
They would wipe the floor with us. It would be so bad. That is their life down there. That they enjoy doing that 2-3 times a week.
Beer.
Up here, yeah, we have a few that like doing that, but not like down there.
I don't know. I mean, the thing is, right? Kind of going back to what you were saying with the shotgun, right?
Yeah.
My mom, God bless her. It was years ago.
Yeah.
My father and her were at a shooting range, and they were looking to buy a shotgun.
Okay.
And my mom, respectfully, I love her. She's not the tallest woman. I'm taller than my mom.
Mm-hmm.
So she gets, I don't know what caliber, what type of shotgun this was. She gets it, she shoots it, and then, like you said, the kickback for at least
blows her shoulder off.
2 to 3 weeks.
Gone.
Massive black and blue mark.
Marco's mom does not have a shoulder and an arm anymore after that.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
Dude,
She
there's
does.
pictures somewhere from this, but like she had gargantuan black and blue marks on her shoulder. At that point, it's not worth it. I think you're doing more harm to yourself than the person you're shooting.
Well, yeah. I mean, I hate to say it, but you need to have a little bit of. Tight. Hold on. Tight. Stop. Thank you.
You can edit that.
Anyway, the dog, of course, had to start.
Hopefully, you gotta edit that out.
Goddamn dog.
Goddamn dog.
It unfortunately takes mass. You can't be shooting it with you can't be
You
this
have to use it
small
sparingly.
human
You gotta use it
that
sparingly.
weighs 90, 110 pounds.
They're gonna
trying
go
to
flying.
shoot this large caliber shotgun rifle, whatever it could be. You're gonna get major kickback, and if you bruise easily,
Yeah,
I feel so bad.
your shoulder.
Yeah, that shit is black and blue. Nope.
I just think that if you're in a fight and like you're life or death, I feel like the best weapon to have with you is a pistol.
Okay. So are you comparing the 3 main categories: AR, shotgun, pistol?
Yeah.
Okay.
What else?
All right.
An RPG. I'm not gonna. You'll be care.
Listen, you got an RPG. Yeah, everybody's dead.
I
don't worry. They're gone.
I'm the type of person to bring
You're
an RPG.
gone as well, but that's
I'm the type of person to bring an RPG to a gunfight.
Marco, I don't think you have the first clue of where to go to get one.
Amazon. Probably Walmart. Walmart has fucking guns.
Walmart does not carry RPGs.
Walmart in Florida does. I guarantee you go to a fucking Walmart in
Those
Florida,
motherfuckers
you're
are
gonna
shooting
find
them
a
in the
rocket
water.
launcher. I guarantee. They're gonna go gator hunting with fucking RPGs.
They got 50 cows. They got 50 cows at Walmart for those alligators down there. Just
You buy a rocket.
boom,
Boom. 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 Boom.
No, if you're shooting a 50 caliber, dude, I don't know what you're doing.
Imagine a fucking Desert Eagle, a fucking hand cannon.
What?
That's fucking
fuck.
blowing up a human face in the smithereens. But speaking of
Florida Walmarts.
I mean,
Sir, what kind of gun are you looking for?
I'm looking for an RPG.
You're looking for an RPG? Hold on. Let me
me
go
see
looking
your
back for you. Do you know what? You know what? You look of age. Don't worry about ID. I got
Even better.
no worries. I got you.
Your ID looks fake. You're only 12 years old. Here's your fucking RBJ.
That ID don't really look right.
Fuck you.
I'm talking Floridian.
You Yeah, I'm speaking Floridian, baby. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Florida would sell RPGs.
They don't sell RPGs. Anybody don't go driving down to Florida looking for an RPG at a Walmart. They do not sell RPGs at Walmart.
Do it.
Okay?
Do it. Speaking of fighting, I don't know
Here
if
we
you
go.
saw the news recently. Did you see that supposedly that the Paul brothers, Jake and Logan Paul, are supposedly fighting on HBO Max? Are you aware of that? This is kind of recent. I think at the time of recording this, it just broke in that supposedly they're having a boxing match.
What?
I mean
the
that's
Paul brothers
the Paul
between
brothers.
each other.
Exactly.
Why?
Money. If I had to guess. I mean,
That's
think about
fair,
it like
that's
this,
fair.
right?
After the whole Tyson thing, you look how much money they walked out with in the pay-per-view.
Because that was the original plan.
Whatnot.
The original plan, because Tyson was sick and the preparation.
Oh, and it got
toward-
pushed back. That's right. Yeah.
Logan actually pitched the idea that here I have the picture.
Tyson.
I have the picture
what's
right
this?
here.
What's this? You
Both of the
showed
Paul
me.
brother. It's just a promotional.
On March 27, Max.
Exactly.
Logan Paul versus Jake Paul. Wow. The moment you've waited decades for it. March 27th.
Nobody has waited for this.
Stream on Max.
Also, why out of everywhere they stream it on Max?
Probably whoever gave him the best
The
deal. I'm
fattest
surprised-
paycheck.
well, yeah. They probably pitched it to Netflix. Netflix was like, after the Tyson fight,
Yes.
they were like, get the fuck out.
'Cause-
No, not today. We're not doing
because
that
both
again.
Jake
That
Paul
was BS.
that
Get
was
going.
such a
Go on.
horseshit fight, which is crazy
How
because
ba-
the fights building up to that were fantastic. They were really good. Netflix was not
they're
lagging,
Great. They're great, yeah.
and then they got to that fucking stage shit.
It was a donkey poop on some horse poop.
People, you have fucking
It was
Drake
really bad.
betting. You have Drake betting over $1 million on fucking Tyson knocking out Jake Paul.
Who did?
Drake. Drake is notorious for his
Well, yeah,
horrible
he
fucking sports bets. He loses a lot of money.
AKA Toronto Raptors. Remember they kept getting to the fucking playoffs, and they eventually did end up winning. They won the.
Did Drake bet money on that?
Yeah, he every year. Well, he's from Toronto.
I know.
So every year
Yeah.
he was always every courtside game, every whatever for the playoffs and everything. Kept losing, and then they won the finals with Kawhi, mind you. Kawhi moved on.
Which is
That was
crazy to
crazy.
think. I think you are right. I didn't even put those clues together. I think because both Jake and Mike Tyson got sued. I'm not from
they get
Netflix.
sued?
Yeah, they got sued because of how fucking awful that
It wa-
fight was.
The problem was you look at their training videos and
Tyson looked good.
dude.
He's like 50 and he's fucking like
He
doing
was-
super fast shit.
He was
like-
smacking the shit out of his trainer, where his trainer was like, "Oh, all right." And then you get to the fight, and he's throwing these silly ass punches.
the first round.
Your mom can throw harder punches than
Oh,
that.
Yo, take my mother's name out your fucking mouth.
You're not Will Smith. You're not black. Calm down.
4% represent.
Oh, I forgot you are 4%.
Thank you. Put some respect.
From
on it.
where? From where? 4% from
I
where?
have, I have the picture evidence. I am 4% African North, not South.
North
We're-
African?
North African. That's like not Nigeria. I'm not gonna bother with my geography.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do
But
that.
it's
You're going
not
to
s-
disrespect somebody.
It's not South Africa, where the mostly primarily white.
Well, yeah. South Africa, the country. Yeah.
It's part of Africa. Dude.
No, there's a country down there. I think there's a country named South Africa.
I'm not sure if it's a state because I
don't know, but they're
South
primarily
Africa
white.
is a part of
they're-
Africa.
They're
basically.
primarily white down there. Yeah.
We're getting off topic.
No way. Yeah.
Point is,
I
I
don't-
think this is all staged. I think first of all, I don't think it is a boxing match. They didn't
Do you
say
think it's gonna happen? I guess I should ask you. Do you think it's gonna happen? Yes or no?
no.
No.
Because in that
Okay.
post I just showed you, they didn't specifically said they were having a boxing match.
March 27th.
The moment you've been waiting for. and it's just a picture of them
That's
two facing
fair.
off.
That's fair.
It could be like an expo or a video gaming thing or a Pokemon because Logan Paul's a big Pokemon guy. I don't know. They didn't specifically said it was boxing.
Sorry, we had some gangsters go by with their loud music out of the car.
It's probably the people from South Africa that you pissed off.
They come for you, Marco.
They
They want that 4% back.
No,
Give me that.
I
They
want
got
more.
no water, so they
I
need
want-
that 4% back.
Okay. But I think the whole entire Paul fight's this game. I mean, to be honest, both of them are just in it for the money. They don't
Well,
need more
yeah,
money.
Don't get me wrong. It would be amazing to see Jake Paul versus Logan
Yeah, that would be a good fight.
Paul. That's the whole. I think that's why they're doing it because
Do
after
you
the
think,
whole
do
Jake
you
thing,
think it's a fight? Do you think it's actually be a boxing match?
I think it's gonna be a fight. I think it's gonna be a fight, but I don't know if it's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be like most.
It's like
it's gonna be the tight. It's gonna be like the Paul Tyson fight.
Yeah, it's gonna
where
be a
lot
Paul-
of hugging. You know.
yeah, it's not gonna be real eventful. They're not gonna be throwing full-fledged punches.
Pussy fights. You know, chicken shit hits.
Yeah,
I think, and even if it was a fight, right? Don't get me wrong. Both of them are really good boxers.
Yeah.
They both have
yes,
majorly improved since they
Yes,
started fighting.
correct.
The problem is, and the same criticism that Jake has, is he's fighting retired MMA and boxing people, and he's fighting.
Your low-level MMA
He
or
fought
boxers,
Nate Robinson,
or like people that
not Nate
don't
Robinson,
box. They're another professional fighting sport.
like Ben Askren.
Yeah, Ben
and,
Askren, for example.
Anderson Silva.
They're washed. They're not current. He hasn't fought anybody that's
He
good.
did. He
That's
did.
right. He had one guy that was current.
Tyson's now Fury. His younger brother.
Okay.
What's his name?
You look it up. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is he hasn't fought anybody that's like, oh, all that good, all that, in popularity. Like, oh, walking into the fight, he had a good chance of beating him. He already knew that before walking in the building. That's the whole point.
Tommy Fury, by the way.
Tommy Fury. That's right.
The one real legitimate boxer around his age, he unironically lost to. I'm just saying.
Oh, did he lose to Tommy?
That was his one loss that he had.
Oh,
was
that's
with an
right.
actual professional boxer.
Because nobody got knocked out, but it was judge's choice, right?
I'm
Judge's
not 100%.
decision?
I'm pretty sure.
I think it was judge's decision.
I think Tommy fucking whooped his ass though too. Though
I don't
think.
remember. I didn't. I'm like,
I didn't
watch.
I don't fucking
Because
watch
most of
that.
the time it's Jake's throwing money at somebody, and they're like, ooh,
But like, what the
10,
fucking?
20 million.
I wish we had an
for,
episode during this.
20 minutes of fighting. I got to train beforehand, but
It's
6,
all for
8 a
promotional
year.
video, probably. They probably don't even train because I mean,
Yeah.
well, the thing with Mike Tyson
Or they
is
just
that
whatever training they already had, and then 2 months beforehand, all right, let's actually get your training, and then
Yeah.
you go and earn 10, 20 million. Anybody would do that. Anybody would just go. Anybody, even if they trained for a whole year, they would train for a whole year for 20 million.
exactly.
Anybody would do that.
I would do that.
Take
I
one
will lose
year.
80 pounds for 20 million
Yeah.
like that.
Take 1 year and you earn 20 million a year. Anybody would take that deal.
Exactly.
Well,
I would take that deal. You would
Not
take that deal.
well. All right, I shouldn't say anybody, but anybody that's not that doesn't have a net worth over 500 million would take that deal any day of the week.
Oh, you'd be your fool not to.
Yeah,
I would-
really.
I mean, you were kind of right.
For 1
Like,
year, you get $20 million in your bank account.
the entire fight.
Fuck yeah.
If you go back and watch the first round of Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson,
Okay.
Tyson absolutely won that. He actually started to
Ooh,
fucking get
yeah.
good jabs, and
The
Jake Paul
first 3 rounds, he was throwing. He I don't want to say he did not throw full-fledged
doing good.
punches, but
He,
he was hitting them.
he was hitting him
he was
pretty
getting
good.
those marks. He was hitting his mark. He was moving a little bit. He was getting in there. No normal fighter would look like that, to be completely honest.
And then he
with you.
starts biting his glove and like he's fucking like.
Well, that whole thing is that's his signature per se.
Yeah, but he did it a lot. And
It was weird. He was doing it, and they were saying, "Is your glove not fitting right? Was it wrong?" He's like, "No, that's a tick I have while fighting." All right, cool. It seemed a little too dramatic sized. It was too dramatic. It was too
It was an
often.
easy cash trap.
Yeah, it was easy. Everybody saw it. Everybody's talking about it afterwards.
Yeah.
easily just grabbing the attention of everybody.
And that's the thing too, right?
It was not a fight
It was
it
was all a show.
for fighting. It was to make money and for show. Exactly.
That's what I was saying. In the entire build up to that great magic, legitimate good boxing,
We all thought it was going to be a great match. We all saw the Mike Tyson clips of him training with his trainer. And man,
he looked fucking phenomenal.
I wouldn't
I
you'd
wouldn't
have
even
paid me a lot of money to take one of those punches.
even if he's 50 fucking years old, you're gonna have to pay me multi-millions to get in a ring. Even if he's washed,
That's a stretch.
you would go into how much money would you have to get paid to go in a ring with Mike Tyson now?
$250,000.
Only 250,000.
250,000. I would go in the ring with him.
Even he could still knock you out clean.
I would hope he'd knock me out in the first round, get it over with. To be completely honest with you, $250,000 for like 4 or 8 minutes. Because
it's only one round.
Well, no, I'm saying all right.
12 like
first round, I would say I would be able to move around enough. I would be able to move around, dodge enough, have the stamina for it. Like, moving, getting loose. I'm all nervous and everything, but I'm moving. I'm just moving around a lot. Get past the first round. Second round, I would overcommit and just get clocked right in the left jaw or right jaw or something. Yeah, and just be done.
But the money, the money you would get from that wouldn't even pass your medical fucking bills.
It's called insurance.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
God. Hold on. All right. I didn't think about that part. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think about the insurance part. Well, if I get knocked out, they put some ice on me. I get back. I'm like, all right.
Well, then your eyes starts getting swollen shut and shit.
Well, yeah, it's gonna suck for a fucking week or two. But you just made $250,000. Yeah, I'll fucking take the punch for it.
I don't think I would. And I think it's paying me a lot of
money.
How
much would you need, Marco?
$1 million. It's Mike Tyson, regardless of his age. It's Mike fucking Tyson. I don't care if he's 50 years old. He's still going to
take a right hook from Jake Paul for $100,000.
Only 100, man.
All right.
Your value is not that high,
brother. I would love some money in my bank account. Is the way I will put it.
So basically, what you're saying is that you do anything for money.
No. We're no.
Gotcha,
no. We're not putting that out. No. Can we cut that? No, I don't know how to cut this shit. This is a straight up recording. We stop it. We gotta use the bathroom, but I don't know how to cut anything else. So no, I will not do anything for money. But if we're talking fighting, I would take a good left hook from a professional boxer.
He's winking
for 200. I'm not winking. Stop it. Stop. You're doing this shit again. Stop it.
Gosh.
Stop. I would. All right. I'll rate 200,000. 200,000. I take a right hook from Jake Paul. No, just a straight right hook.
So wait. So you're saying you want to get paid more to fight Paul than fight Tyson?
I'd be paid less to fight Paul than Tyson. I said 250 for Tyson. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, all right. It depends on the circumstance. If I'm in let's say a private ring, we're going to his private gym, maybe 10 people watching.
You're sparring.
If we're sparring, yeah. And it's full-fledged sparring, no headgear. We're going at it. 250 against Mike, 200 against Jake.
Damn. You heard it here, folks. Jake and/or Mike Tyson. If you're listening to this,
dude, I would take that in a heart. You send that. I don't check my email that much. Send that text message. You give me a call and say, "Hey, meet me here." Even if I gotta fly to fucking California, I don't care. I'll put on my credit card. I'll fly out to California and meet him out there for $200,000.
Are you calling out Mike Tyson right now?
No.
You heard it here live, folks. Troy Scherzer has called out Mike Tyson into a boxing match. I'm going to give Troy's phone number out right now to keep you guys. Troy's number is...
Yeah, we're not doing this. You're not putting my phone number out there. No, because number one, nobody associated with Mike Tyson's watching this shit. Number two, the people that are watching this will call me 24 hours in the day trying to talk to me.
Maybe
for,
Mike
just
Tyson
to troll
is one
me
of them. If
or
we post on
to prank
TikTok,
call me.
You're going viral, and I'll get Mike Tyson's attention.
You have that I'm not gonna lie, that you have the what's it called, that like the new software that makes clips. I hope they make a clip out of it.
Clip this.
I really hope they clip that.
It.
Make it a clip. We post it. We can post it everywhere. I'm totally cool with that. $200,000 to go box him. Oh fuck yes, I would do that.
You
I would.
hearing this shit?
Dude, she's asleep. Yeah, she's gone.
Oh, I'm
she's
definitely.
Dude, if I got that call in the next week saying, "Hey, call me up. Like, if you want to do this, fly out this day. We'll pick you up. Go to this gym, whatever."
Oh, so now
Heartbeat. I take off work.
Well,
I
now
don't give
you're.
I do not care. I'd be there, 100%. $200,000, $250,000.
You're gonna quit your job.
You offer me more? No, I wouldn't quit my job. I would just take off for a week or two.
What if? Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I'd take off a week. I would take off the day before. Well, all right. I would train every day, probably for like as much as I can beforehand, and then fly out there, take the week off. The second day of that week being the fight, so then I have 5 or 4 days to recover, and then
you need a lot more than that for fighting Mike Tyson.
Well, I just lean into the punch a little bit, make sure it knocks me out.
If he hits you in the kidney, you're just on the ground, crying. Body shot. You just.
Well, all right. Hold on. Yeah, I probably would be, but I get a little bit of training in. I'm not the. I gotta say, when it comes to boxing, I'm 2-0. I'm 2-0 in boxing. I didn't knock out, but I knocked down my opponent enough where he quit on the spot. Twice.
Was in fucking high school.
Maybe. It wasn't in the high school, but it was while I was in high school. That's correct. Yes.
That's
I'm 2-0. I'm 2-0. I would 100% do it.
You heard it here, folks. Mike Tyson, if you're listening to this, fly out Troy
Not
Scherzer.
even Mike Tyson. Call Jake Paul. I did a
You
better
want
shot with
Jake
Jake
Paul.
Oh, 100%.
That's going on Netflix, baby.
Personally, I have no shot against Jake Paul, but I would give him one hell of a fight. One hell of a fight. I would.
Really?
I give my fucking all for that shit. I trained as much as I possibly could. I go in there swinging.
Man, he's just a YouTuber, man. Who cares?
No. Anymore, you can't say he's a YouTuber.
That's true.
I'll
give him credit.
He made like $50 million off that fight. He's no longer a YouTuber if you're making $50 million for one fight. Number one. Number two, the amount of training he put into it, I give him props. He looked excellent. His training, Mike looked excellent. The fight didn't go as well as we were all hoping.
Exactly.
But he's a fighter. At the end of the day, you have to acknowledge he's now a fighter. You can't deny that fact.
I'll give him props for leaning into the boxing aspect, but again, he needs to fight real. He needs to kind of get into the he needs to fight more actual boxers. And
I think we all agree on that. I think we all agree
because now you have this, which also I'm not sure if this correlates to now. Because it was announced that Logan was going to fight Conor McGregor in a boxing match. You heard about that?
Dude, they rode in a limo together to the inauguration.
That was funny.
That was hilarious.
You see Logan Paul's
I would
vlog?
love to be in that limo or whatever car they took. I'd pay a lot of money to be in there.
You have Logan Paul's mom taking a selfie with Conor McGregor.
Oh, dude.
Did
Awesome.
Logan Paul uploaded the entire confrontation.
Dude, that thing's personally, I think that's awesome. The whole situation is awesome.
That would be a fantastic fight if Logan would fight. Who would win that fight?
McGregor?
Because McGregor.
Hold on. McGregor versus Logan Paul?
In the fight.
Hold on. In what?
Boxing.
In what? In boxing.
It is boxing.
All right. McGregor's not a boxer. We learned that after.
I know. He's 0-1 against Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I was going to say, after he went against Floyd, he's 0-1 in boxing.
He didn't do that bad, as far as I remember.
I know. But
I was really young when that happened.
Yeah. That was a good amount of years now. He's not a boxer. He's a pure MMA fighter. I I would not step in a ring with him. That I would
With
not
Conor?
step in an MMA ring
Oh
with
no.
personally any professional MMA fighter. That's one thing. I'll do boxing. MMA, that's a whole different.
MMA,
that's
you
a-
can go for basically relatively a
you
lot of
ca-
parts
you,
of the body.
if you do it right, you can kill people with one hit.
Fucking
One
scary.
leg kick,
Any
especially
any
one
martial
leg kick,
arts, like,
you can literally kill people.
That's a
That
big
is
no-no.
when it's
Yeah.
too far out of my reach. That's not.
that's a big no for me.
It's a big no.
So
Now, if you put 2, 3, 4, 5 million on the line, maybe I'll hop in.
in the
Just
UFC,
saying, everybody.
man, you're calling a lot of people. Now you're calling out Conor
I'm
McGregor
not
now.
no, I'm not
Clip
calling out
it,
Conor
clip
McGregor.
it. Troy Surger is calling out.
I
Conor
am not
McGregor.
calling out Conor McGregor.
Yeah, you're on a roll
but
today.
if a professional fighter said, "I will pay you, let's say 5 million to hop in the ring with me," you get, let's say, I'll say 3 months because that'll give me enough time.
You think you can get prepared in 3 months?
No, but it give me the best chance. I'm not a professional MMA fighter. I'm not anything like that. But I feel like I have the integrity to, that 3 months, work my ass off to get to the best point I could possibly be against an MMA fighter. You offer me 5 million, I'm hopping in that ring.
I mean, that's
46.
46 minutes. Wow.
Yeah.
I
I've been
mean,
going for a little bit.
you're
We were talking about this fight for a while.
you're very intrigued into learning, the
Dude,
martial arts.
I took was it jujitsu and was
Oh,
it
you did?
kickboxing. I did do that. Not for a while, for very short, just for a trial run. I was going to, but the problem was the cost. I don't know if you're aware, but most gyms if you want to join like for jiu-jitsu or kickboxing or whatever, they go
Expensive.
however many days you want to go a week, and then it's like $200 for like 2 or 3 days a week only.
What?
It's really expensive.
That's
Yeah.
not worth it. Unless you're
Personally,
taking it
I don't
professional.
have that type of money. Don't get me wrong. I could. Well, maybe it was $200 for like 4 or 5 days. I might be wrong.
Even
It might
then,
be
you're
like
spending
150,
150,
175 for
exactly.
like 3 days.
That's a little excessive.
It's expensive. Now the place I went to, amazing. I'm not gonna say where, but they were great people. They showed me love. I was just doing a trial run. I learned a little bit. It was awesome.
I did a
Loved
little
it.
bit. I did a little bit. I'm a white belt in karate.
How long ago?
I was like 10.
That makes sense.
Fuck you, man. I can still fuck you up, my white belt.
Marco,
I remember.
you have. All right, we're gonna put this on the record. You would
No.
have no shot against me in any fighting situation.
We'll see.
We're gonna see.
We'll see.
We'll see. Really?
If this episode gets 5,000 views, I will fight and beat Troy in a.
Marco, nobody. All right, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna get everybody commenting. Oh, I'll fight you. I'll fight you. But anybody that I personally know will not fight me. They refuse. I've put money on the line to fight me, and they have said no.
I would fight you.
For how much?
$50.
$50?
That's how much you're worth.
You're telling me you'd fight me 50? You're telling me I get to hate you for $50?
$50 is 50. We'll do it right now.
We're not fighting right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
stop it. Put
Hit
your
me in the
fist
arm
down.
right now.
No. All right, hold on. Let's take a quick minute, and then we'll.
Oh, brother. He's
Go
gonna hit
this
me.
out. I gotta go use. I gotta use the little boy's room. I'll be right back.
Oh boy.
All right, I had a little thought while I was in the little boy's room.
Oh boy, let me hear this.
So, I'm not trying to say I could beat anybody. I know my ego might be a little big when it comes to
could pick a
talking about
fight.
this topic. I don't want to fight somebody just because, number one, that I don't mind fighting somebody if it's like, organized, whatever. I wouldn't mind it at all. I don't want to say I enjoy it, but I can get my anger out, love it, whatever. Number two, I know I said like 250,000 to go fight whoever, and then $1 million in MMA. $1 million would change your life. It would be a whole different situation you'd be in if you just got handed let's say $1 million for a week of, you go out, you fight somebody for a day, even in a day, just going to spar somebody.
Mm-hmm.
That's life changing. That's literally life changing money. I don't want to just like talk down on that amount of money. That's insane amount of money. Even 200,000, 250,000, that's life changing. Whole different situation you're in. That's beyond unreal. That's unthinkable almost. But I just wanted to put that out there so nobody thought my ego was too big and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go fight Conor McGregor for $1 million."
They
I'm
definitely
that good.
think
I'm not that good. I'm not that good.
Allegedly,
I'm not claiming to be a fighter, as what's his face said.
Bryce Hall.
Yeah, thank you.
You definitely.
But I would definitely. The problem is if you put up money to fight somebody, only you're putting money out. The other person isn't putting money out. Yeah. I offer somebody $100 to fight them. I'm giving them $100 for me to try to fight them. I don't get anything out of it. I lose $100.
You get the satisfaction.
I get the satisfaction, but
that's not correlate to money.
It doesn't correlate to anything. I just wasted basically $100 to try to beat up on somebody. That's stupid.
Yeah,
that's 100% stupid. Let's
stupid.
get that right. Anybody that's listening to this that thinks they want to go out and fight somebody that's offering some money,
especially Troy,
that's fucking stupid.
I'll pay someone
not.
$500 to fight Troy.
That's such a lie.
Tell me,
will not hold up to that. Are you making that claim? You will offer someone $500 to fight me. 500 to fight me. You're gonna put out. You alone are gonna put out $500.
I'll have investors
just because.
I'll have a couple
to watch somebody fight me, and you're gonna pay somebody else $500 to fight me. Do I not get any money out of this?
Maybe for like hospital bills, you get like $10.
Oh my god!
If you're lucky, if you win, you get a win.
If I win, I get what?
You get 20 now.
So if I win, I get $20. If I lose, I get $10.
You're going home with money. Think about it like that. You're gonna be $10 or $20 richer.
He's not gonna hold up to that.
Anyways,
will not pay.
We're getting off sidetracked. Who would win in a fight? Who would win in that fight? Jake or Logan?
When it comes to Jake and Logan,
I mean, Logan's taller and has more like.
So we're talking boxing, correct?
Yes, boxing.
I think Jake would win.
You think so?
Logan has not been number one professionally fighting. I'm saying professionally because he's on TV making millions of dollars doing it professionally on live TV fighting. Yes, they might be retired. They might be not that relevant. They might be whatever. But he's still fighting people. Logan hasn't fought anybody in, however many years after he fought Floyd Mayweather. Yeah. That was his last one.
Well, now allegedly, I'm not sure if the whole Conor McGregor fight still happened or not.
That's right. And then Tyson was like, "Oh, it'd be cool to fight Logan," and Logan's like,
"I'll fucking kill you.
I'll fucking kill you." No. Number one, Logan would not kill Tyson. Number two, the only reason he would fight him is because there's
money.
There's whole contract beneath it that you can't hurt Logan this much, you can't hit him this hard,
there
or
hasn't
been
a knockout. Notice how
you lose this much amount of money.
Notice how
there's a whole thing underneath.
Notice how in both Jake versus Tyson and Logan versus Mayweather, neither of them got knocked out.
Well, obviously
because they can't look each other look bad.
Yeah, they got to keep their image. They don't Logan lost to Floyd, right? Yeah. Logan lost to Floyd.
Logan won.
Logan won?
Yeah, Logan won.
And you're saying the NFL is scripted. Yeah, my ass.
NFL is scripted. If you didn't watch that episode, make sure you go check it out. But I think...
Yeah, really.
Check
it out.
I think definitely... It's got to be a clause in their contract.
No, I should say it's not even scripted. It's so rigged that there's no chance that Floyd would have won.
Exactly. And it's because it's...
Just Tyson lost. Tyson lost. That's right. Tyson lost in the decision. It is so rigged just for money purposes.
But it also protects him from looking bad by Jake knocking him out. I'd much rather take the loss by decision than getting knocked out and humiliated.
That's fair, but I don't think Tyson would have got knocked out if he fought literally and full force.
Oh yeah, if there
There's
was
no shot
script,
Tyson was losing, even
exactly.
at 50 years old.
He would have
No
killed Jake.
shot.
If it was not scripted, it would definitely fucking
100%.
go Mike Tyson's
Yeah.
way. But speaking,
So I know you wanted to bring this up
I do.
because you mentioned to me earlier. Go ahead.
This is quite the conversation starter. I don't know her name offhand, but a female rapper, I believe it was in Florida or somewhere down south, like you so love so much. A female rapper files a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against the company Lyft. You know Lyft, because she was denied access a ride because of her weight.
Because of her weight?
Because she was too fat.
Because she's too fat.
She recorded this. It was all over
That-
social media. This is brand new. This happened sometime this week. There's a video.
So stupid.
I guarantee if you go on like Twitter or TikTok, you'll see the video.
I'm not saying her denied being because of her weight is stupid. She's complaining is so stupid.
Yes.
If you weigh 400 pounds, do not expect any Lyft driver is going to pick you up and say, oh, yeah, fuck up my car, destroy my coil springs, everything else, my suspension, my tires, whatever the hell. Yeah, cool. I'll drive you for $30, but you destroy $600 worth of my car. No, absolutely not.
So you're saying if you were the driver, you would refuse her service?
Absolutely.
I mean, your
If
car's kinda
somebody
shit.
walked up and they're like 300 pounds is maybe all right. But like, let's say, I don't know how heavy she is, but let's say she's 400, 500,
I think she said
600
she was
pounds.
400 pounds.
I would look at her and be like, you're going to have to call another one and leave. My car is not suited for somebody that weighs that much, that weight. That is too big. Too big. Too big. You need a truck bed. You need to hop in a truck bed.
You're going.
You need a semi to come pick your ass up.
You're doing too
Ain't
much.
no shot.
You're doing too much.
I'm not doing too much. That bitch is fat. She needs to get over the fact that she is
Whoa.
overweight, needs to lose some weight, and move past the fact that this little Camry couldn't pick her up. No, I don't think it was a Camry, but it was
I have a
most likely a
video.
car. Wouldn't pick her up. No
Her
crap.
name-
You're going to destroy the car because you're so fat.
I have her name right here. Her name is Dank Demos. I have a video right here. She's quite the hefty.
She is like 600 pounds.
500 pounds.
500.
She's
Yeah,
500
no
pounds.
shot. She's not getting in my car. I'm saying, oh, sorry. I have other things, or sorry, I can't take this drive, and I'm driving away. 10 out of 10 times.
Now she's suing for discrimination.
For what? For being overweight? That's not discrimination. That's called you're fat, get in the gym.
Okay.
No. There's no okay with it. There's no okay with being 500 pounds.
There definitely is.
You're not getting normal treatment if you're 500 pounds. Get over it.
I think you're right. I think she needs to get healthier. I think
Damn right.
the person should have dealt it with a little better because the guy seemed a little too disrespectful in the video. I think she's just
I'd hope he'd be disrespectful. I'd hope he put her in her place to try to help her get into the place. Sometimes you have to be harsh with them because they can't get over the fact that, oh, they're overweight.
Yeah.
They can't fit into normal things. They have to realize that it's not okay
It's not.
that you're
I mean-
500 pounds. It's not okay to be 500 pounds. Everybody out there, I will make a statement. It is not okay to be 500 pounds. You're not going to get normal treatment if you're 500 pounds. You cannot do normal things if you're 500 pounds.
hot take.
It's not a hot... It's a little bit of hot take. But
I
it's
feel
not even
like
a hot take.
You're gonna be labeled as fat phobic.
Sue me. Don't sue me, please. I don't know.
Sue him.
Money.
No, you heard him. Sue him.
Number one, it's It's not fat phobic when you're so large that you don't fit in a normal car seat. You're at that point, you're enormous.
And the funny thing is,
You
right,
need
is
to get
that
past that.
she didn't even try to get in the car. The whole video is based on her out. The guy didn't even let. Maybe she could have fit, and this whole thing could have been avoided.
What kind of car? Do you know what kind of car? What was
I
it? A
don't
car?
remember.
Was it an SUV? Was it a large SUV or a truck? Do you?
It looked like a smaller car.
Yeah, no shot. I'm letting that in my car. No shot. I'm letting anybody, woman, man, any race, anything, ethnicity, any religion. You're not getting in my car if you weigh 500 pounds. You will break
Wow.
my car if you get in my car. Okay?
That's insane.
I'm putting that. I will stand on that shit to the day I die. You weigh 500 pounds. You're not getting in my car. You will break my car. You will cost me so much more than that Lyft drive. Is it Lyft drive? Right?
Lyft,
So
yes.
Lyft. Yep. I'm flabbergasted that anybody can even get away with suing. It's okay. I understand. It's a little. I don't.
can see
It's
how
not
it can be-
discrimination. You're profiling somebody. Somebody that weighs 500 pounds. You're like, that. I'm gonna use she because it's a her and whatever. She is 500 pounds. I look at that and say, my car will break if she gets in my car. I'm not allowing her in my car. It's
Wow, that's disrespectful, man.
no, it's not disrespectful. I'm looking out for my car's health. I'm gonna pay $600, $700, $800.
You care more about that shitty car than a person's life, Troy?
No.
Yes.
Well, yes. Actually, I think I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. All right. I get she has to get from point A to point B.
Yeah.
But if she gets in my car, that is going to cost me $600, $700, $800 to repair after she leaves, because number one, that shit is going to break something. I will guarantee it breaks something if she gets in that car. Number two, it's let's say a $30 Lyft drive with tip. That doesn't compare. $600 repair for a $30 Lyft drive. You got to understand, people aren't made. It says that she's a rapper. Okay,
Yes.
She probably has a decent bit of money.
She probably isn't like. I mean, I never heard of her.
Yeah,
She's
I know,
probably
me
like
neither.
a local
But
rapper.
it says it's a rapper. Let's say she has a little bit of money. I don't know how much that is. This person who's driving Lyft does not have the same amount of money. They do not have. They're driving Lyft, for God's sake.
I mean,
They don't have the money to go out and spend $1,000 to repair their car because some 500-pound woman wanted to get in and wanted a ride.
That's
no,
insane.
10 out of 10 times, I'm telling them no.
I mean, I can see where you're coming from.
It's a weight limit. There's a reason why rides, there's a reason why elevators, there's a reason why everything that moves people other than cars have a weight limit.
I can see where you're getting at, but like, I can see why it may come off as discriminatory, and I definitely get it, right?
I do understand that part. But she's got to get over the fact that she weighs 5. It almost sounds like she's trying to ignore the fact that she weighs 500 pounds. Honestly, to me, it sounds like she's trying to avoid that fact.
Yeah. I just think
I could be wrong, but
I think there's a better way
seems
of
like
getting through this, right? Because I feel like
maybe
posting it to
order her another one.
posting
a
it to social
black
media
SUV or whatever.
Posting it to social media just puts gas on the fire, because like now
Yeah.
that just kind of like makes everything 10 times worse. And I guess she's probably looking for like sympathy points.
Oh, whatever. She basically, it sounds like she's trying to get some sympathy to try to motivate the court into moving towards her direction and winning that lawsuit. It almost seems like.
Do you think she's gonna win the lawsuit?
I feel so ashamed saying this, but yes. she will most likely win that lawsuit.
I'm not sure how much the laws.
I am so ashamed saying that, and I will put that on the record. But yes, she will most likely win that lawsuit.
I think they're gonna like. I think they're gonna come to an agreement and like behind closed doors agree on a certain amount of cash.
Oh, 100%.
I think they're
But
gonna.
the problem is they're gonna fire this Lyft driver that probably supplies money and food for his family.
Yeah, like that's
because
not his
of this
fault.
woman that he's like, I can't afford the repairs after you get in my car.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he has to look out for. He has to keep making money. There's a reason. Sorry. What I should say is there's a reason why he's driving Lyft. It is probably to make extra money.
Maybe it's
to
a
make
side
ends
hustle.
Meet. Yeah, it's to make ends meet at the end of the day. Most people that don't need to drive Lyft or Uber don't drive Lyft or Uber. Most of the time, it's to make ends meet, to make a little extra money towards something.
Yeah, like people do DoorDash too. Like they just do it for-
DoorDash, exactly. They're not looking at it as,
full-time-
anybody can do this. This isn't my property. It's their personal car.
Yeah.
You get in there, you break something, you cost them $6, $7, $8,000 to repair.
I'm not sure. if
They're
there's
gonna tell you no.
I'm not sure if there's a clause in the Lyft contract. Maybe like if
That's fair.
if
That's
a customer does damage to your car, Lyft, and you send picture evidence, maybe Lyft will help pay for half of the damages. If there are any like Uber or Lyft,
Still,
if there are any people in the comments, is there like any like residual kind of like
maybe there's something.
like especially with, like DoorDash, where like if I forgot which company does that, but if I had to guess, that would make the most amount of sense. Troy is out of adult beverages. He has said now. I think there should be some sort of reimbursement. I feel like that would make the most sense.
Well, yeah, but even so, excuse me, I had to take a little drink.
Drinky winky.
It's iced tea. Calm down.
Sure.
If-
spiked.
Let's say it costs $600 to repair, Lyft pays half. It's still $300 coming out of his pay
And
out
that's not fair.
out of his pocket
Yeah.
for a $30-$40 Lyft ride.
And the woman's not gonna get paid a single bit.
Yeah, we both know. I hate to say it, she is not paying the amount of money to fix a car plus more. We all know that. I hate to say it. I don't want to target her. I don't want to make her seem like a bad person.
You kind of
But-
did. You kind of called the fetish shit.
She's 500 pounds. Get over it.
Point exactly. But I understand where you're coming from. I feel like at the end of the day,
It's hard because you.
it's a delicate topic.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah,
They're gonna
exactly.
be sensitive about being 500 pounds, but at the end of the day,
You're kind.
nothing
it's kind
changes.
It's the reason. There's kind of a reason why you're 500 pounds because you.
You're 500 pounds. You gotta accept the fact that you're 500 pounds.
You're gonna also have to like accept that like people unfortunately are gonna look at you in a negative light.
Unfortunately, they
I'm-
are.
I'm a big person. I've been getting those comments all my life, and
But-
I'm to the point where like I'm shrugging off. I'm slowly losing weight myself.
I know that great for you,
Exactly.
but you don't weigh.
500
you don't
pounds.
even weigh 350, 300 pounds, let alone 500 pounds.
Yeah, no, man.
It's we're talking about double my weight. I know I'm a little heavy set for myself. I'm
Yeah,
not
you're pretty
exactly
fat.
skinny. Shut the motherfucker, I weigh less than you.
Okay,
Get over yourself.
moving on.
I want to say closing argument, closing statements for that is it's unfortunate both ways you look at it.
It's true.
At the end of the day, she's most likely going to win it. There's not much you can do about it. If she wins, she wins. If she doesn't, she doesn't.
Who knows?
It's unfortunate.
Maybe just like the
but
way
she weighs 500 pounds. He has to look out for the best interest of his business, his job,
property.
and his personal car.
Exactly.
At the end of the day,
maybe like the little way Jimmy and Jimmy case. We'll keep updates on the case. Because I'm very curious how
maybe
this is
we
gonna
can get
happen.
more updates. Who knows?
But yeah, that's gonna do it. I mean, what are you guys' thoughts about the cold case? Do you think she's gonna win, come out on top? Who knows?
She weighs 500 pounds. It's a shame.
If you're 500 pounds, give this video a like.
Don't wait. No, yeah. Well, I don't know how to respond to that.
I'm joking.
If you weigh 500 pounds, you know what? You do you. I wish you the best in life. I
Sure.
hope that maybe one day you can, I don't want to say it, but lose some weight. Give
To
yourself
benefit you.
Yeah.
To live a
Give-
longer, prosperous
Exactly.
life.
Give yourself the best chance at living a long life.
Exactly.
We love all. I don't want to say we love all of you, but we
do.
love. All right, fine. We'll say it.
I love my fat queens.
We love all of you that listen to this. We really appreciate all that you do for us. You guys are the one that support us. You guys listen in
You talking about fat
every
people?
week. You know what? We really
What are you
appreciate.
talking
everything you guys do.
about?
I don't know. I'm just trying to close this out and
All
try not to
right.
seem like a dickhead.
If you guys end up enjoying this episode of the podcast, please consider supporting us by subscribing, following us on social medias, or wherever you get your podcast. Troy, any closing thoughts?
Thank you guys for joining us. And again, Conor McGregor. I wouldn't say Conor McGregor, but any professional MMA that wants to offer me a lot of money to join the ring, or Jake Paul wants to join me in the ring.
You heard
offer
it
me
here,
a lot of
folks.
money,
Jake Logan.
I would lovely appreciate that, and I would accept it in a heartbeat. Don't you worry. We appreciate
Alrighty.
you. We love you guys. Have a great rest of your night.
Yes, sir. Goodbye.